You have only got one sock and pair of braces on. Well, that's natural enough. And if you look around the bedroom of almost any house, you would find the keys all ready so that you can lock yourself in at a moment's notice. But downstairs, people don't lock themselves in. It's really never done at all. Bill, for instance, has never locked himself into the dining room in order to be along with the sherry. On the other hand, all women and particularly servants have a horror of burglars, and if burglar gets in by the window, they like to limit the activities to that particular room. So they keep the keys on the outside of the door and lock the doors when they go to bed. He knocked the ashes out of the pipe and added, "At least my mother always used to." "You mean," said Bill excitedly, "that the key was on the outside of the door when Mark went into the room?" "Well, I was just wondering. Have you noticed in the other rooms, the villain room and library and so on?" said Kelly. "I have only just thought about it while I have been sitting out here. You live here, haven't you ever noticed them?" Kelly said consideringly, with the head on the one side. "It seems rather absurd, but I can't say that I have." He turned to Bill. "Have you?" "Good Lord, no, I should never worry about things like that." "I'm sure you won't laugh, Anthony. Well, we can have a look at when we go in. If the other keys are outside, then this one was probably outside too. And in the cases, well, if it makes it more interesting." Kelly said nothing. Bill chewed a piece of grass and then said, "Does it make much difference?" "It makes it more hard to understand what happened in there. Take your accidental theory and see where you get to. No instinctive turning of the key now, is there? He has got to open the door to get it, and opening the door means showing his head to anybody in the hall. His cousin, for instance, when he left there 2 minutes ago. Is a man in Mark's state of mind frightened to death lest he should be found with the body, going to do anything so foolhardy as that?" "He needs not have been afraid of me," said Kelly. "Then why didn't he call for you? He knew you were about. You could have advised him. Heavenly knows he wanted advice, but the whole story of Mark's escape is that he was afraid of you and everybody else, and that he had no other idea but to get out of the room himself and prevent you or to the servants from the coming into it. If the key had been on the inside, he would probably have locked the door. If it were on the outside, he almost certainly won't." "Yes, I expect you are right," said Bill thoroughly, "unless he took the key in with him and locked the door at once. Exactly, but in that case, you have to build up a new theory entirely. You mean that it makes it more deliberate? Yes, that's certainly. But it also seems to make Mark out an absolute idiot. Just suppose for a moment that, for urgent reasons which neither of you know anything about, he had wished to get rid of the